She was always present for all of their family celebrations. This is testament to the active role she continued to play as matriarch of the family and just how much love she showers on her kids and grandchildren. She was the picture of doting and proud, and I am so honored to have been witness to such love and joy. Tita Baby was always welcoming, kind, and gentle. She was a mother figure to so many. We will miss you a lot with all our hearts. May God bless you and your family always. We know you will continue to watch over your family and they will continue to do their best, knowing that you are always there with them in their hearts.
It was quite an experience meeting her. Very nice, very nice lady, very accommodating. And I was expecting this, very a tiger woman, but she was very nice. I guess at this point, the apple won't fall too far off from the tree. Liselle, I've worked with her, and I've known her from a personal level, and quite a strong woman. And now I know where she got that from, and it's because of the personality and the intellect that Tita Baby had.
I would always remember how you were always there for all of the events of Liselle, David, and Charlie. No matter how big or how small, you were always there. You would always greet us with your very generous and kind smile. Thank you for being an inspiration to all of us. We are so heartbroken that you've left us, but I know that now you are in God's loving arms, where there is no more pain, only peace and love. We will miss you. Rest in peace.
How I met Lola was on her birthday. And my fondest memory of her was also on that exact same day, her birthday. Because I did not expect to be the first person to be dancing with her. And for me, that became the most memorable moment of both me and her together.
When Liselle and I were still in our preschool at St. Teresa's College, I didn't have any photos to capture those memories with her, but they were imprinted in my mind. She made sure that I was well taken care of when I frequented their houses, whether in Peñafrancia Street, Ligarda House in Baguio, or even in Carola Street at Sampalo. She treated me like her own, and I saw in her a motherly figure. After 40 years, I was able to visit the Baguio house again. It's as if I traveled back in time. I will always keep that visit close to my heart. Till we meet again, Tita Baby.
I will always remember Tita Baby for her warm, inviting, and motherly smile. Because it wasn't just her mouth that would smile, but her eyes too. It saddens me that Tita Baby is no longer with us, but only physically, because her spirit lives on in her children and grandchildren. Whenever you see them smile, you will catch a glimpse of Tita Baby. May you rest in eternal peace, Tita Baby. We will miss you dearly.
I had the pleasure of meeting Tita Baby on several occasions through my good friend Liz, and I wish I got to know her better, so it already feels like I do because of how fondly Liz has spoken of her in her stories, of her remarkable accomplishments. And she was an amazingly accomplished and formidable lady. I will always be thankful for the privilege of not just meeting her, but also of making cakes for her milestones. Rest in peace, Tita Baby. Heaven has gained a strong angel in you.
So based on her stories of her mom, we got the impression that she was this very accomplished businesswoman. She was very involved in civic activities, and she single-handedly ran the Bank of Baguio. So we were kind of intimidated by her, hearing about her that way. But on the day of her party, we were very happy and surprised to find out that she was a very down-to-earth person. She was very jolly. She met us warmly. She took us aside.
Made us feel welcome.
And made us feel very welcome.
Yeah, when we became Charlie's godparents, we got to see Tita Baby more often in family events. And every time, she'd take the time to ask about how we were doing. Yeah. We'd spend some time.
Before anything else, I'd like to extend again my deepest sympathies to the Zamuco family. Despite the difficult times you're going through, I hope and pray you'll find solace knowing that Tita Baby is at peace with our Lord. And while I didn't get the privilege of spending much time with her, what I'll remember most is her hospitality, generosity, and patience. And though she may be gone, she will continue to be present through the lives of her children. Once again, my condolences and prayers go out to the Zamuco family.
My favorite memory of Tita Baby is there was one time when Louie, me, and Chal, because we all lived in the same street in Santa Rosa, boys being boys, we were being rowdy, and then she called us into her home and she put us to work. So I remember she made us fold letters and place them into envelopes and put stamps on them, and we're talking about hundreds of letters, envelopes, and stamps, but she made us do it, and we were having a lot of fun while doing it. And the best part was she even paid us for it. And as kids, whenever you get money, you grab it with two hands. So that's one thing I loved about Tita Baby. Even with her slim frame, you could feel her love and her demeanor. That's the thing I'm gonna miss most about her. And I think her life is definitely worth celebrating.
First and foremost, my condolences to Louie and his family. I remember Tita Baby when I first met her when I was in grade school. Louie was my classmate in grade 7. When we first visited her home, we were so welcome. Baby was our representative to the teachers and administration of Lourdes. Tita Baby may have joined our creator, but she left a legacy that we won't forget until we die. Again, thank you for the love, the care, and for understanding Sol 96, also the closest friends of Louie, and praying for you and your family.
What is my fondest memory of her is probably how she has always been there for us no matter what. I think in the early stages she would always not want us to get involved with any girl or any love, but once we started settling down and she kind of met our significant others, it's just that how she grew attached to them and she always sided on their side, and I guess that was a sign of a true mother, and we will always miss her.
Thank you, Tita Baby, for being part of our lives. Not just my life. I mean, everybody's life. You were such a role model, a very good mother. And I really thank you from the bottom of my heart for giving me the privilege to be part of your family, to know your family on a different level. Keep the faith. So you have an angel now. And I know that she will continue to watch over you guys. Love and God bless.
I just want to give my condolences to the Zamuco family, especially Louie. Dude, stay strong, okay? For Tita Baby. Well, Tita Baby is a really nice woman. She's really a family-oriented girl, and now, Tita Baby, probably you know what happened in Baguio, because you're there right now, and you're like, oh, that's the reason why those guys wanted to do confession. But anyway, every time I mention Tita Baby, or right now, whenever I'm thinking about the past, I always just smile about her because she's just a nice person. But anyway, my condolences to the family, and stay safe, guys, and looking forward to see you soon. Ciao.
Nakilala ko po si Tita Baby dahil dun kay Louie. Kasi si Tita Baby, she's really active sa school. She's always around, and she has this motherly vibe. And I think she made everyone feel like family. I really felt that in her. And that's one of the things na I'm happy to have with her. She was a part of my life, and somehow na-influence din niya yung direction on how I should think and how I should be as a person. And that's a really big thing. Thank you, Tita Baby. Rest well in heaven.
I got to know Mr. and Mrs. Zamuco way back in the 80s when Mr. Zamuco dropped by my office showroom at the Magallanes Commercial Center to order some cabinets for their bank in Baguio City, and regaled us on how they personally knew all their customers who stayed loyal when the big commercial banks invaded Baguio. It was perhaps their personal relationships that made them successful. They knew all their clients. This trait she learned from her parents in their business undertakings. She would always ask me, "Hey Tony, what brand of steel pipes, corrugated steel pipes, welded pipes is the best in the Philippines?" And I would reply, "Of course, ma'am, Silva Pipes." Her smile is what I will miss more, together with the strawberry, vegetables, and Baguio Country Club raisin bread she sent us during the pandemic. Godspeed, Mrs. Lourdes Silva Zamuco. We will miss you.
Tita Baby is one of our principal sponsors when we got married.
Tita Baby and I go way back 1997, as she was one of my adoptive moms when I moved back to Manila. There's just so many memories and just so many great things to say about Tita Baby that I could say in this video. But definitely, Tita Baby, you will be very sorely missed. You're one of a kind. I can't think of anybody that had it together as much as you did. We love you, and I'm just happy that Lucas was able to meet you, and please watch over us. We will miss you, Tita.
Hi, we would like to offer our deepest sympathies to the Zamuco family. I remember, Tita, when Louie and Ken and I, together with our friends, would go out of town. And I remember meeting Tita in one of our trips to Baguio, and she was such a role model for me as a very strong woman, and as a very good mom to Louie, and she really took the time to get to know Louie's friends, and I remember feeling so welcome by Tita, and that's one of my fondest memories of her.
I think what specifically stood out was her presence, eloquence, especially her memory. So right, even after the Baguio trips, right, she would fondly remember all of us still, like how we are, where we work. She would check on us. I think we would forever cherish that moment.
She would be fondly missed by everyone, I'm sure, and again, offering our deepest sympathies to the family for your huge loss.
Isang mabait na lola at mapagmahal na lola kina Charly, si Charly, na yung una niyang apo na lagi niyang kinikwento sa akin, natutuwa siya at mahal na mahal niya. At kay Zayne, na panahon na yon na nagbubuntis pa lang nun si Ma'am Liza, na palagi niya po pinagdadasal yan si Ma'am Liza, yung pagbubuntis niya kay Our Lady of Guadalupe. At mapagmahal po siya na asawa kay Mr. Zamuco. Sobrang mahal niya po talaga si Sir, kasi Kahit noon na siya yung pasyente ko, siya yung inaalagaan ko, pero lagi niyang sinasabi at lagi niyang inaalala si Sir. Ma'am, may you rest in peace at mahal ka po namin. Maraming nagmamahal sa iyo at hindi ka po mawawala sa puso't isipan namin.
Lagi ko pong maalala si Liza Zamuco bilang isang mabuting anak ng Diyos, mabuting anak, mabuting asawa at ina, isang mabuting lola at isang mabuting boss sa amin.
One day, Mom Lourdes called me at Lourdes Church, and she was seated in one of the pews, and she said, "Can you help me with the altar? Because just by looking at it, I already feel like I'm 6 feet underground." That is because the altar was in gray and black, a simulation of the Lourdes Grotto. So we changed the color to something that was similar to what we have at the grotto at Lourdes. In behalf of the Aranon family, we offer our sincerest condolences to the Silva Zamuco family.
Well, when I heard the news about our mother, Lourdes, of course we cannot avoid to feel the heaviness, because she have been with me personally, so a great person, and she have been a generous person all her life, I think, and a pious person, devoted to our Blessed Mother, and very committed also in her own profession. I admire her in many ways, and so Mother Lourdes, I pray for you and also for all the loved ones that have you left here behind, and we will miss you very much. So may God keep you in His glory, and you intercede for us.
Napakabait po ni Tita, if you can allow us to call her that, because yun po ang aming turing sa kanya, isang parang nanay na rin. Napakadaling kausap, masarap kausap. So we are also grieved, more so because of the fact that we also just lost our daddy. But just the same po, condolence po sa family ng Zamuco, at ang aming pong prayer at sympathies ay nasa inyo po. If there's anything that our family can do to help you make the passing of Tita easier, just let us know. Condolence po.
Condolence po.
William and I knew baby since 1983 when Phil was assigned to Jakarta, Indonesia. Baby is a very wonderful and kind, loving person. She will be missed.
Medyo obsessive compulsive. Maybe because she expects perfection most of the time.
Just like a good manager.
We're grateful that she managed to take care of the estate, Mama and Daddy, because she knows about paperwork and things.
She is very caring for Mama and Daddy.
Especially if they need caregivers. She can manage to get them from Benguet and Baguio, and they were quite good and would stay with the old folks for a long time. Maybe you can take your rest now.
I met Mrs. Zamuco more than 5 years ago. She would visit the clinic, and we would have long talks, long chats. We became good friends. We became really close when she was confined for her surgery. She died on the feast of Her Lady of Fatima, October 13. It's very consoling that our friend is a favored soul by Mama Mary. To Mr. Zamuco, Liz, and family, David and family, my deepest condolences. We'll be praying for Mrs. Lourdes and the family. God bless.
Ako po yung unang nakilala ko ang si Mrs. Zamuco noong way back in 1972 nung mag-apply ako sa kanila. Sila ni Mr. Silva ang nag-interview sa akin at ako yung natatakot at parang sabi ng iba terror silang mag-ama. Pero doon sa katagalan hanggang nung umalis ako noong 1979 para akong miyembro ng pamilya sa kanila at ang dami kong natutuhan kay Mrs. Zamuco. Malaki ang utang na loob ko sa kanila. Natutuhan ko ng disiplina at work ethics kay Mrs. Zamuco. Kaya ako yung lungkot sa kanyang pagpanaw.
We remember Lourdes Silva Zamuco in our prayers. Eternal rest grant unto her, O Lord, and let perpetual light shine upon her. May she rest in peace. Amen.
I like to remember Manang Baby in the fun times that we had. I used to be with them and Teresita during the weekends when I was in college at Marino College, and we would have this dance practice with the tune, Mrs. Brown, you've got a lovely daughter. So many fun things I remember of Manang Baby. You've had a good life, and I pray that you are in a good place and enjoying yourself with the Lord, in the peace of the Lord. And may you have a good catch up with your dad, Pablo, Manong Jr., and Manong Mac.
Nagtrabaho po ako sa kumpanya nila ma'am sa Filipino Pipe and Foundry Corporation since 2004 po. Si ma'am po, iniisip lang marami na ang akala nila napaka-tapang at strictong tao. Pero sa totoo po, napakabait po ni ma'am. Religyoso pong tao si ma'am. Pag umakyat po kami ng Baguio, lagi po kami nagsisimba. Lunes hanggang Linggo po yun. Nagdarasal sa umaga at nagro-rosaryo sa simbahan. Pag Linggo po, nagsisimba sa tanghali. Lagi po siyang tumutulong sa simbahan. Napapakabait niyo sa akin, ma'am. Lagi po kayong pagdarasal. Lagi po kayo nasa puso ko, ma'am. Babaunin ko po yun. Lahat na itinuro niyo sa akin, mga payo, pangaral, pagmamahal sa kapwa. Babaunin ko po yun, ma'am. Pagdarasal ko po kayo lagi, ma'am. Napakabait niyo po sa akin. Maraming salamat sa lahat, ma'am. Thank you po. Thank you po. Ma'am, I love you so much, ma'am. May your soul rest in peace po, ma'am. Thank you po sa lahat. I love you very much, ma'am. I love you po.
Itong ilaw na to yung binigay niya sa akin noong 2017. Sabi niya, reward daw niya sa akin yon sa pagtulong ko kay Sir Sid. Then, yun, tinext niya ako, tinanong niya ako kung gusto ko daw mag-apply sa kanya. So, nag-decide na ako na i-try ko. At first, medyo hindi ako sanay kung ano yung mga trabaho ni ma'am. Kasi, kung iisipin mo talaga, marami siyang nasa isip na hindi lang isa, hindi lang dalawa, kahit kausap mo siya, pero yung nasa isip niya is ibang trabaho. So, yun yung mga bagay na natutunan ko kay ma'am, na magkaroon ka rin ng initiative sa lahat ng bagay. Masakit kasi ako yung sa halos 4 na taon na nagtrabaho ko sa kanya, siya yung lagi kong kasama. Na pag may problema, siya yung number 1 na magte-text sa akin na kamusta ka na? Kamusta na yung family mo? Alam ko masaya ka na, ma'am. Sana po gabayan nyo na lang po lahat, family, kaibigan, kaming mga naiwang empleyado. Yun lang po, ma'am. Maraming salamat po. Alam ko po na binisita mo ako dito sa bahay kasi yun lang po yung first time na nag-amoy bulaklak dito sa bahay. Alam ko, ma'am, thank you.